there's another Labour Party that's nearly just as detested as ours, and it's Labour over in Australia. Now, part of the reason why people are so up in arms about Labour over in Australia recently is they are introducing new legislation that will make it illegal for a hunter to bring home a beautiful piece of venison or bring home a beautiful bit of duck and share it with their friends. That's right, they're making hunting and sharing food illegal. So what they're saying is that you can hunt if it's just for yourself, but the minute you go to share it, even if it's just a duck breast to a neighbour, you are then in breach, and that is deemed illegal. Why is it that this government all of a sudden wants to make the sharing of meat between friends or neighbours illegal? How much of a problem is this? Well, it doesn't seem like many people are getting sick from this meat, or there's been hardly any formal complaints. But there's another side to this story. Back in 2018, the World Economic Forum published a white paper, and its name was Meat, the Future. But they spelled it M-E-A-T. Cute little meat pun that they did. However, they weren't actually talking about meat in the traditional sense. What they are wanting people to move towards is they want you eating crickets and bugs. They want bugs to be the new meat. Now, that's an odd thing, isn't it? Why would you want bugs to be the new meat for an entire world population? Why would you not want them hunting? Why do you not want children learning how to forage for food? Why do you put chemicals through the ground? Why do you not want people hunting and being taught how to be self-sufficient? Why would you want them being reliant on crickets and bugs when that is becoming ever more scarce in the natural land? What that would mean is people would be reliant more and more on government supplying those bugs for them to eat and get that source of protein, because naturally there just aren't enough to go around for large populations. And if they were to try and find that naturally, where are they meant to go? So you're wanting people completely reliant on the government for their protein. That in itself is an unnerving thought. Now, they are already trialling this with 4 schools in Wales in the UK. So they're starting with the younger generations and teaching them to try crickets and bugs as protein. You can take from this what you will. However, the World Economic Forum, as we all know, has become more and more powerful. They bring in young global world leaders. One of them was Jacinda Ardern. They've also had Tony Abbott, Boris Johnson. A lot of these leaders have come through the World Economic Forum and its teachings. They've written another paper about the future of food, and that was released just this year. It's no coincidence that multiple countries run out the same legislation in identical format in similar timeframes. If it comes to New Zealand, we just have to say, do we want to be autonomous and look after our own sovereignty and look after our own food, or do we want to go with what the World Economic Forum wants from us and live on bugs supplied by the government and the government-approved entities?